Welcome to my channel. The book, Why We Sleep, is written by Matthew Walker. You may read the book, or send a message to the author using the illustrated link. The book focused on these main ideas. Reduced sleep raises the risk of heart disease and other health issues. Being sleep deprived poses a danger to society comparable to that of a person driving under the influence of alcohol. Improving sleep quality involves following some basic advice. Humans typically spend about 1/3 of their lives sleeping, which amounts to approximately 25 years if you live to be 75 years old. In today's fast-paced and technology-driven world, some view sleep as a hindrance and strive to minimize their time spent in slumber. However, the significance of sleep should not be underestimated, as it plays a crucial role in our overall health and well-being. Matthew Walker, a renowned professor of neuroscience and psychology at the University of California, Berkeley and director of the Sleep and Neuroimaging Laboratory, emphasizes the importance of obtaining sufficient sleep and highlights the adverse effects of sleep deprivation in his book, Why We Sleep: Unlocking the Power of Sleep in Dreams. Walker's work sheds light on the profound impact that adequate sleep can have on our lives and underscores the consequences of neglecting this fundamental aspect of human biology. Sleep is fundamental to well-being, and insufficient sleep significantly raises the risk of illness. Walker previously emphasized that good health rested on 3 pillars: diet, exercise, and sleep. However, with a greater understanding of the critical role of sleep, he now asserts that sleep forms the core foundation upon which the others rely. The global prevalence of heart disease is well known, imposing a substantial burden on healthcare systems. Yet, Walker suggests that the ultimate remedy is essentially cost-free, simply prioritizing sufficient sleep. An extensive study in 2011, encompassing 500,000 individuals of diverse ages and backgrounds, revealed that sleep deprivation escalates the probability of developing or succumbing to heart disease by 45%. Similarly, a 14-year investigation on Japanese male workers found that those sleeping less than 6 hours nightly were at a striking 500% higher risk of experiencing cardiac arrest. Even after adjusting for contributing factors like obesity or smoking, the correlation remained robust. The underlying reason for this connection lies in the spike in blood pressure induced by sleep deprivation. This heightened pressure exacts a toll, eventually leading to damage to the walls of arteries, rendering individuals more susceptible to heart disease. Thus, improving sleep habits could potentially lower blood pressure and enhance prospects for a prolonged and healthy life. Driving drowsy. Just as dangerous as driving drunk. We are all familiar with the tragic consequences of drunk driving, which not only poses a threat to the driver but also endangers others on the road. However, many people are unaware that driving while drowsy can be just as hazardous as driving under the influence of alcohol. In addition to negatively impacting your health, sleep deprivation can significantly increase the risk of accidents when you are behind the wheel. Getting less than 7 hours of sleep per night substantially raises the likelihood of being involved in a car crash. When you fail to get an adequate amount of sleep, your body compensates for the sleep deficit by entering into a state of microsleep. Microsleep is a brief period of sleep that lasts for only a few seconds, mirroring the characteristics of normal sleep but on a much shorter timescale. During a microsleep episode, your motor functions are impaired, And if this occurs while driving, it can lead to dangerous consequences. Just a 2-second microsleep can cause a driver to veer into another lane and trigger a serious accident. An Australian study conducted an experiment where participants were divided into two groups. One group consumed enough alcohol to reach a blood alcohol concentration of 0.05, while the other group stayed awake for an entire night. Both groups then underwent a concentration test, and the results revealed that the sleep-deprived individuals performed as poorly as those who were intoxicated. While the dangers of drunk driving are widely recognized as irresponsible, it is essential to acknowledge that driving while drowsy is equally reckless. Walker provides suggestions based on the most recent studies on enhancing sleep quality. His initial advice is to consider refraining from substances such as alcohol and nicotine. While enjoying a glass of wine before bedtime may seem like a relaxing way to end the day, research indicates that alcohol hinders the body's ability to enter deep sleep. It can also lead to breathing difficulties during sleep and disrupt sleep by causing awakenings once the effects of alcohol wear off. Nicotine is another substance to be cautious of when it comes to sleep, as it acts as a stimulant, leading to lighter sleep and early morning awakenings due to withdrawal effects. Another recommendation from Walker is to take a warm bath before bedtime. Bathing can help relax both the mind and body, and the subsequent drop in body temperature upon leaving the bath induces a feeling of drowsiness, ideal for preparing for sleep. Furthermore, ensuring exposure to natural sunlight daily is crucial. Natural light aids in establishing and maintaining a regular sleep-wake cycle, emphasizing the importance of adequate sunlight exposure. Keeping curtains open during sleep allows the morning sunlight to wake you up naturally rather than relying on an alarm. Lastly, Walker suggests maintaining a cool room temperature for optimal sleep conditions. After reading Why We Sleep, 3 words persist in my thoughts: societal peril. Although I typically avoid negativity, the research discussed in this book undeniably points to the dangers of sleep deprivation. However, there is hope as the book offers valuable guidance on enhancing sleep routines. If you like the video, please leave a comment, press the like button, share it and subscribe to my channel. See you in another one.